Superintendent Dr. Jason Barnett, Principal Dr. Vaughn Inlow. It is with great pride and pleasure that we present the 2024 edition of the award-winning Guntersville High School Crimson Guard. Tonight, the Crimson Guard wants you to sit back, relax, and enjoy as they present their show entitled Love Notes. Drum major is Emily Morris. Band captain is Brianna Warren. Guard captains are Latea Moore and Addison Sarah James. Dance line captain is Caroline Smith and assistant captain Brooke Braswell. Percussion captain is Landon Morrison. Soloists is Landon Patterson, Aiden Waldrop, and Chloe Stewart. 2nd through 12th grade choral students from the Guntersville City Schools will sing the national anthem and the alma mater under the direction of choral director Josiah Raines, accompanied by the Crimson Guard under the direction of Miss Lori Hart. Miss Jessica Light is the GMS band director. Caleb Garrison is the Cherokee Elementary School choir director, and Laura Clevenger is the Guntersville City Schools music specialist. But listen closely as we'll have the invocation and the singers will sing afterwards. Miss Hannah Lane.
Dear Lord, we come to you in prayer and thank you that we can all gather here together on this beautiful night. I pray for your safety and protection over everyone and that each athlete can play for your glory, not their own. We thank you for all your many blessings and I pray that we can be a light for you in everything that we do. We thank you for dying on the cross for our sins and it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Good job, please.
Captains for tonight's ball game for Grissom, senior number 11, Zachary Tucker. And senior number 49, Aiden Reed. Captains for the Guntersville Wildcats, number 7, Cam Jettle. Number 9, Cam Logan. Number 18, Adrian Waller. And number 60, Chess Johnson. The Wildcats will receive the kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Valerie Mims. Valerie Mims, you need to move your vehicle, please. Valerie Mims, please move your vehicle immediately.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Cats wearing their road reds, white numerals, white pants, red headgear with a white G. Grissom is here with black pants, white jerseys with orange numerals and the orange helmets, and we are underway as Guntersville's going from right to left. That'll be Julian Jordan at about the 5-yard line. Close to a boy face mask. They did get it, and Julian, he didn't let the face mask stop him. He got to the 37, but That is definitely a head turner there, and tack on to the end of that one.
I don't know if they may call that incidental. It was just for a second, but it jerked his head. Definitely.
I think whenever it jerks the head, you almost have to call the big one there.
So we may end up with real good field position on this opening drive.
So we're going.
Looks like their number 12, Cole Person, is shaking up on that. That's their starting linebacker
for Grissom.
Yep.
Yeah, their outside linebacker, 5'10", 150-pound senior.
He limped off pretty bad.
I guess they did, Jeff, call the incidental on that one. I thought jerking the head a little bit there. It might be the 15-yard variety, but even with that, Cats with good field position at the 42. Street Smith, the quarterback. Single setback for at least for right now will be a Nelson Delva. Kind of a tight package here.
Bunch formation.
Yep. Jordan in motion, and Julian will get it as he sweeps around guard, and nice pickup over midfield to about the 47.
Yeah, they had 46. Julian at that wing back, and actually he came around, handoff on, come around, he turns it into a big gain around that right side.
Cats in the hurry up at the Grissom 45. Street will hand it off to Julian. Julian just right up the gut for about 8 yards there. Inside the 40.
Just straight off that right side guard tackle that time. Julian coming out pretty warm tonight.
He went about 5 or 6 yards before he was even touched. So it'll be a 2nd and 2 just underway here, homecoming. Street back to pass. And through the hands of Dadrian Waller, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Had to reach back for that one just a touch. Might have been just out of reach for it.
So a big 3rd down for the Cats here in the early going. 3rd and 2 from the Grissom 37-yard line. I mentioned earlier Grissom's record is 2-3. Their 2 wins are against 2 teams that are still winless on the year. As their first game of the year, they defeated Lee. And then last week, they came to Marshall County and defeated Albertville by a score of 35-21. Boy, we had a lot of movement there. Let's see if they got Grissom or did they actually get up.
They jumped across on our shift, I believe.
Well, yep. Since this is the first meeting, I guess they maybe didn't watch the tape on the shift.
They didn't watch the film, did they?
Doc, they hadn't seen.
I don't think anybody watches the film.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a county school or not. So that gives us a 1st down. The 1st and 10 Cats at the Grissom 32. Street in the gun. That was dropped on the far sideline by Jack. Was that Jack Lenore over there?
Lenore, I believe. Normally sure-handed.
Yeah. That really hit him in the number 2 there. So Street hit him in a good spot, just dropped. Dadrian Waller comes in with a play from the sideline as it's 2nd and 10.
Wildcats take their time after that incompletion.
You know, the way the run started off so good, I'm a little surprised maybe they've gotten away from the run. Let's see what we do here. Well, we go right back to it to Julian. And Julian gets some tough yards to the 30. Pickup of a couple.
Their middle linebacker, Cole, made a good tackle on that. 6'3", 225, so he's a big one. Middle linebacker for the Tigers.
Grissom has some big boys on both sides of the ball.
Well, we saw that. I see a 340 on this defensive line.
I'll tell you, they've got a short corner over here on.
I see that.
I noticed that. Yeah. Listed at 5'8". Yeah, might get a little one-on-one on that side.
Well, might be a good time now in a 3rd and long.
And there goes Dadrian over here on this far side, so he'll be.
Look how he towers over him.
Yeah.
3rd and 8 from the 30.
Easy mismatch.
Yep. Got a man in motion, Street in the gun. Little toss out here to a Nelson trying to hit the edge. He's not going to get it. Pick up maybe a yard or 2.
He may have got a couple. Grissom showing good speed, though. 7A school, like I said, they're going to have some talent. They got some speed.
So at the 28, it's going to be a 4th and 6.
Couldn't quite find the edge at that time.
Yep. Looks like the Cats will go for it unless they try to draw them off again. This time they don't bite.
Jump, but he didn't come across.
Let's see if we call timeout or go ahead and snap it. We're going to snap it. Street rolls to his right. Has a man open, but it's going to be incomplete. Dropped it. It would have been short anyway, so it'll be a turnover on downs. So after a promising start, the Cats turn it over on downs.
Yeah, we started off very well on offense. That run was clicking, and then we kind of bogged down there.
Yeah, we were 0 for 3 in passing, so we've got to get that going.
Yep. Grissom at their own 28, their quarterback, big boy in his own right, Seth Lieber, number 1, 6'2", 220-pound senior. So he's a load back there for the Tigers. And he will hand it off, and boy, not much there. That was number 4, Padgett.
Kalen Cobb got penetration in the backfield, had him tripped up before he ever got started.
And boy, Kalen's had a great year.
Yeah, he's really come on this year, starting at that defensive end spot.
That will be a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Grissom at the 28-yard line. 9:40 to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless. This is Grissom's first possession. Liebern back to pass. Good coverage. Real good coverage. He'll just have to tuck it and run. Boy, he is met by a couple Wildcats very hard.
Bailey and Atkinson, I think, were there to make sure he didn't turn that corner as he tucked it under to run.
So it's going to be 3rd and long for Grissom. No gain on that one. Looks like they gave him 1 back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
So we'll say that was probably almost a coverage sack because
that's what I would
he
think,
had a lot of time but never could find anybody open.
That's right. Lieber now rolls to his left. Once again, good coverage. He just floats this one.
Oh.
And was it caught?
That was a good hit.
That was a real good hit.
Out of bounds, I think.
Yep.
Out of bounds, okay.
First I thought he had it, but it was out of bounds, so.
Was that Trayvon came in from the safety spot, turned him a flip as he caught it.
So 3 and out, good stand there for the Cat defense on the first possession. So Grissom will go back to punt, and Lenore stands at his own 45, so we should get good field position out of this. Let's see, who is the punter? It's hard to read those orange numbers from up here in the lights. Is it number, well, it's showing the quarterback as the punter, but that's not him.
Oh,
block. Boy, 2 Cats came in. That's going to be a touchdown. Off the block. Gus Harris, number 8.
Boy, Gus, he's doing it all this year.
Boy, Gus, and there was another Wildcat that came completely in, untouched, and the block punt for a touchdown.
Cam Green was in on that block.
Guys, that almost looked too easy on that block.
Yeah.
That's our first block punt of the year, isn't it? That I can remember, isn't it? We had one blocked at Southside.
Yeah, we had one block.
I don't think we've had a block yet.
I think you're right.
All right. Well, that's what we need there. Special teams play.
Got a big play early. That'll be in the running for our Guntersville Electric power play of the night.
That's right. That's our early runner for that. Here's Manganeris, the hero of last week, to attempt the extra point.
Is that blocked?
It looked like maybe it was partially blocked low, so he misses his first PAT of the year. And with 8:43 to go, Cats lead it 6-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football. I couldn't tell if it was partial.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
All right, guys, Camp Green blocked the punt.
Camp Green.
Okay, thank you, Doc.
I'll have to give him credit for it then.
All right. 6-0, so we got to get that point back. Back to action. Cats lead at 6-0.
Yeah, that was Camp Green. I think him and Gus were both back there and may have got a hand on that punt, and Gus picks it up, took it to the house.
So the block punt for a touchdown. Cats lead at 6-0. Kick taken at the 15. Well, it looked like pretty good coverage, but a good return there by number 6.
Keon Johnson.
And Johnson is a 5'11", 170-pound junior. So it'll be 1st and 10 Grissom at their own 33-yard line. I'd like to mention some of our loyal sponsors of Wildcat football this year. Robert Adderholt for Congress, Carson Ray and the team from Lake Guntersville Insurance, Citizens Bank, Marshall County Gas District, Bubba Two Menswear, First Methodist Church of Guntersville, Bob Moore and the team at Guntersville Chick-fil-A, Crawl Mama Seafood, and Whitaker Towing. Thank you for your support this year of Wildcat football. 1st and 10 Grissom. And the quarterback, Liebern, will take it himself, and the big guy gets about 12 yards to the 45-yard line. Good call there by Grissom.
That was Camp Green and Trayvon Avery making the tackle on that one. Like you said, big kid, what, he 6'2", 230?
6'2", 220.
220, yeah. So
he's a load to wrap up.
You want to stop him before he gets going.
Yeah, you don't want to let him get his momentum up, and worked well on that quarterback draw that time.
1st and 10 from the 45. Liebern in the gun. Takes a snap. Fakes a handoff, and a nice little pitch and catch. Boy, it could have been a big gainer there, but his receiver slipped after he caught it.
Yeah.
And I believe that was, once again, these numbers are hard to look at.
They got a little outline on them or something, too. Kind of blurs them to me, too, Greg. I can't really pick it. The single digits are easy, but those double numbers kind of run together.
That was actually number 21, Washington, on the catch.
Oh.
Inside Guntersville territory at the 49, where it'll be 2nd and 4.
That was Holson back on that last tackle, a little quick out over to his side.
Liebern back to pass. And he'll have to tuck it and run, and he'll be about a yard short of the first down, where it'll be 3rd and 1 at the 46.
That was Cobb on the tackle, I think.
We're at 3rd and 1. He's knocked down by Caleb Cobb.
Cobb's name has been called several times here in the first quarter.
You know, they've got a very large line, but Cobb, very good size and excellent quickness. He's taking advantage of that tonight. 6'2", 200.
Now the quarterback, Liebern, under center. The big frame, he might just try to mow ahead for a yard.
He dropped it.
Picked it up,
and
it's going to be real close depending on the spot. I think maybe he just got it. Let's see when they unpile. It will be a first down. But he did drop the snap initially. Yeah. But first down Grissom at the Guntersville 44-yard line with 6:40 to go in the first quarter, and the Cats lead it 6-0.
So Grissom getting a little drive of their own going here.
Liebern in the gun. 3 out wide here to the near side, and he hands it off. Looks like pretty good pursuit here on the edge, but good job by the running back to make something out of nothing there.
We had a host of tacklers over there, and he
picked up a 4.
Picked up 4 yards out of that, and we should have had him in the backfield.
Yeah. Our pursuit kind of overran that.
Yep. Was that
Chess
Clifton?
Johnson got in on that one.
Chess Johnson.
We'll try to give you some updates on some games through the evening as we get them in. Just saw an update from DeKalb County. Fife leads Sylvania in a big game, 7-3 in the early going. 2nd down for Grissom. Liebern back to pass. Finds his receiver on the far side. That's going to be close to another Grissom first down.
Olsenbach gets him shoved out of bounds there.
That was number 21, Washington again for Grissom.
Yeah, quick out. Got him out to him, let him make a move.
Be third and inches, or actually they're going to move the chains and say it was just enough for a first down.
So Grissom putting a few first downs together here, actually getting a drive going in the Guntersville territory now.
It'd be nice to have a turnover here, wouldn't it, of some type. 1st and 10 at the 34. Lieburn in the gun. See if we can get in the backfield. He'll call his own number, and not much there, maybe a yard.
Wrapped up pretty quick. Somebody made penetration in there. I'll see.
Cobb again.
Yeah.
Was it Cobb? Yep. Cobb.
The fourth quarter will give our McDonald's a Guntersville offensive and defensive players of the game, and Jeff, he could be definitely an early front runner on defense.
Yeah, he's our leading tackler so far tonight. So Cobb off to a good start tonight. Of course, Gus with the block punt and the touchdown.
Right. No gain on that play, they say. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 34. Lieburn back to pass. Good protection here, but he'll run it himself, and boy, he takes a lick. Boy, that big frame, he was slung forward instead of backwards.
Yeah, going to get a pretty good pickup out of it.
About 6 yards there.
That was Atkinson finally got him down.
3rd and 4. In a pretty quick moving first quarter, 4:15 to go, clock running. Cats lead at 6-0. This is Grissom's second offensive possession of the game. Big third down here, 3rd and 4, man in motion. And he will get it. Boy, the Cats read that perfectly.
Hey, what a job by Camp Green on that one.
Yeah.
He just pushed his man back into him and made the tackle. And we got a flag.
We do have a flag in the.
Camp got hit in the back.
Yeah, is that what it was?
That's
Okay.
why he got pushed back that way.
Oh, good.
So it is a hold. So you would think. Well, let's see.
If it's a hold, you're probably going to take that one. That's
I was going to say, do you decline it because it'd be 4th and 4, or go ahead and take the hold, being 10
probably
yards?
the 10 yards. Yeah, he probably wants the 10 yards.
Yeah, 10-yard spot foul. I think that's what Coach Reese is mulling over right now with the official. If we take the foul, it looks like it would go back to about roughly the 40, or it would be 4th and 4. It looks like we're going to have a summit meeting out here to figure it out what we're going to do here. Don't really know why some of these things take so long.
I think Coach is mad where they threw the flag. He's saying the flag should have been thrown back here, and he's right.
Yeah, being a spot foul.
Yeah, we're going to take the penalty, I think.
Yeah, that flag should have been thrown about the 30, but he was standing back inside the 30.
Sorry. Yeah, Coach Reese won't get over this one until halftime.
Well, he's right. I have to agree with him on
I'm
that
just
one.
giving him a two-quarter bad on.
He's on his quota, isn't he, for the first quarter?
Yeah.
All right, well, after all that, it moves back, and we will have a timeout. Grissom will take it with them. Cats lead at 6-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
Just go ahead and go back. Yeah. Back to action here after the step off. It's 3rd and 14. Liebern back to pass, and he overshoots his receiver. Great pursuit and coverage by Holsom back there.
Had him well covered on that far side.
So you would think Grissom, even though they're down just 6-0, they are in plus territory, but I'd be a little shocked if they go for it. They might. Don't know how good their punter is, but right now it looks like the offense is still on the field.
Yeah, they're still in their offensive set, too, look like.
Well, with their season like it is, they don't have anything to lose.
No, not really.
Good point, Doc.
Non-region game. You're on the road. Well, as soon as I say that, the quarterback drops back to punt. Boy, that was close again to being blocked. And we'll let it go. And Trayvon will pick it up at about the 2.
But they were going to down it anyway. He was trying to get away with one there. Kind of a dangerous move. But
I say now let's break one for about 97 yards. How about that?
We've seen Julian, about 40 yards, I guess, is the biggest we've seen so far.
We hadn't seen the major breakout that I'm waiting on yet.
Yeah, about 40 yards, I guess, at Fort Payne. Was that about as long as the one we've seen, I guess, so far this year?
So it looks like they've got it marked at the 3. So we got 97 yards to go to pay dirt here. And Nelson in the backfield with Street. And handed off to a Nelson. And good room for a Nelson. He first down about the 20. Well, that's what we needed.
And then we give it to Delva. And, boy, he says, don't forget about me, guys.
Yeah, I can break loose, too.
He takes one about 17 yards there.
Yep. We get out of the shadows of our own end zone there in the hurry-up. Another handoff to Delva. We'll get 1, maybe 2 there.
A little more ready that time as 15, the defensive end, Smith for Grissom.
We'll give them a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 20. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Street rolls back pass, looking for his first completion. Goes to the sideline to Jack Lenore. And Jack up near a first down there at the 30.
First down here on this.
I think he's he might have it.
Yeah,
he's got it. So 1st and 10 Cats from the 30. Actually, they mark it at the 29.
Cats getting in that hurry-up, finding their rhythm a little bit now.
That always seems to work well when they're in the hurry-up. Here's a little pitch out to Delson trying to hit the edge, but Grissom's got good speed.
Yeah, that edge has not been probably our best tonight. And I say Grissom, I'm like you, Grissom. That's 7A school. They're going to have some speed.
Loss of a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 12.
That was actually their safety, number 13, over there to keep him turning the corner.
Ball marked at the 27. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first. Cats lead at 6-0. They have 2nd and 12 from their own 27-yard line. I'd still say we could pass over the top of these DBs. There's another handoff that, boy,
a little misdirection, but it didn't work.
Another loss to the 24.
Looks like Grissom playing the run a little bit now.
Yeah, we are going the wrong way right now. It'll be 3rd and 16 for the Cats. Well, after the nice pickup by Delva to about the 20, we've been going backwards a bit now.
They said, well, you're not going to run on us anymore. I see that corner over here, 5'8", 150 pounds. You got to see Trayvon and Lenore
Jack
over
and
here on this
Trayvon over here, yeah. You could definitely have a mismatch over here. Street, little shuffle pass to Julian. Boy, a little wrinkle there, and Julian.
Boy, what a move.
He about gets the first down.
He's going to be a little short, though, so far back.
Yeah, gets it to the 36. It'll be about 3 or 4 yards short.
Like the play call, but a little bit shy.
What do you do here? Try to draw them off and then punt?
Yep.
And we have a whistle, and let's see what somebody called. Let's see who called timeout. Looks like it'll be a timeout Gunners. Nope. Timeout Grissom.
He wanted to tell them, guys, don't jump this time.
Yep, 51 seconds to go. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Back out of the Grissom timeout. Manganeris in to punt for the Cats. Nice high punt will be taken. Well, actually, it'll fall at the 30 and get a little bit of a Guntersville roll to about the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Grissom with 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, pretty good punt, though.
Not too bad there.
Pinned back inside the 30.
We came in a little bit late after that commercial. It was 4th and 4, and we chose to punt.
14-0 Boaz over Sardis into the first quarter at Sardis. Fife over Sylvania, 14-3 end of one. And we'll try to get some other updates on some games as the night goes on.
Gunners will hang it on 6-0 here, heading toward the end of the first.
Yeah, I think maybe some people would expect us to have a little bit bigger lead by now. And there's a, looks like that's going to be a, Liebern running for his life and incomplete on the far sideline, but that will be a.
That's the back judge, illegal formation, shift.
Yeah, illegal shift.
I was fixing to say that. That'd be a formation or a shift on that one.
Right. So that'll back Grissom up 5 yards. So now it'll be 1st and 15. So 1st and 15 after the penalty here, and the clock has 33.8 on it here at homecoming at Guntersville High School. Next week will be a big one as the Scottsboro Wildcats come calling as we go back to region play. Liebern hands it off there to number 4, Paget.
Good run. I think Camp Green finally gets him out over on the far side.
I think he gets back to around the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Olsen back with some help from Green.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Grissom. Liebern in the gun. Looking to pass. On the left side, he finds his man on the sideline. A pickup up to about the 32-yard line.
At about half of it, looks like. Maybe 6.
Tucker is a receiver on that play for the Tigers, and it'll be a 3rd, and it looks like a long 4 for Grissom. So a big 3rd down here for the Cat defense.
You know, their main passing game, they're throwing a lot of those quick outs. That's probably been one of their best plays for them tonight.
Yeah, they hadn't gone deep yet.
Yeah, and I've noticed we started easing our corners up just a touch, too.
Oh, here's a little pass.
Oh, he's getting held.
Yep.
Yeah,
they
got it. Yeah.
And they're
going to come back.
He gets loose and all the way inside the 20. He might.
Made a move. Good move.
Boy, he almost some Ryan Williams-esque moves there, all the way down for a touchdown, but all of that is just an exhibition as that's going to come back. There's usually a reason why somebody can get that open.
usually because somebody else is being held.
So after all the juking and jiving, nice moves there by number 2, which I've heard Blake, he's one of their big playmakers that they
That's
use
right.
all over the field, Taylor, but all for naught.
Yeah, he showed why there, too.
Yep.
You don't have any better comps than Ryan Williams?
That's the first one I could think of. I'm sorry, guys. I know. I should have thought of somebody. Hey, I couldn't think of anybody from my team. That kid hadn't done anything this year.
No kidding.
That kid is amazing.
I watched him in that championship last year at Saraland Clay Chalk. He was amazing. I said, "Ooh, there's a superstar."
Yeah,
he's certainly proven that already.
No doubt. Well, another Grissom penalty, so it's 3rd and 10. So let's see if the Cats can get off the field right here. 3.7 left in the first. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Lieburn will just call his own number. Not much, maybe a couple, but that big frame gets about another yard or two. But it's still going to be 4th and long, and we're at the end of one quarter here at Chorley on homecoming with a score of Guntersville 6, Grissom nothing. After these words from our loyal sponsors, we'll be back with second quarter action. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
As we get set for second quarter action, Grissom is going to be in a 4th and 6. Be interesting. It looks like they're going to go for it, boy. They're at their own 31-yard line. That's a little risky there, rolling the dice.
But we'll probably see that shift back that quick kick like we did last time.
Yeah, as he backs up a few yards. Oh, high snap. Gets it all. Boy, almost hit somebody in the head with that one. And it'll curve and take a bit of a Guntersville roll. And good field position for the Cats at their own 41-yard line.
Well, that was a duck hook.
Boy. Yeah, he did. That one hit and turned, came.
If we had somebody real tall on the line, Doc, it'd have hit him in the helmet.
He may be a good golfer. He may be a good golfer. He put the backspan on that one.
He did. He just had a little too much hook on that ball.
I tell you, Doc, we need another score right here. I'm getting a little antsy.
Absolutely. We just kind of
the offense.
On offense.
Yeah, they've moved the ball at times, but then just kind of bogged down at times.
Yep. Delve in the backfield. Jordan in motion. A little misdirection. Street keeps it. And he's got a man open. Boy, what a catch there by Cam. Cam Logan, and he makes a move. He's still running. And does he touch the pylon, or is that the one?
One. Two, I think.
Ooh, close.
Was that Cam or Trayvon?
Cam.
That's Cam.
Cam Logan. We got a flag back here at the 47, so hold the phone. Grissom's had one called back. Let's see if we've had a big play just called back.
That was a little behind.
And the way everybody's walking.
Scrimmage.
Yeah, everybody's walking back.
Oh, so we've got 2 flags down, actually.
Yep.
Roughing the
passer. And then an eligible player downfield, so it's going to be offsetting. I didn't even see who we had too far downfield on that. What a catch, though, by Cam, and all the way to about the 1.
Well, he really had to go up and get that ball.
He did.
And then made a move.
But now it's coming back. So both teams have had a couple of explosive plays that are coming back. So this is what you call a do-over.
Yeah, I hate that called that back. A heck of a play. Great run by Cam.
That was. So back where we started, 1st and 10 at the 41. Just underway, second quarter, 6-0. Caps lead it with the ball. Street in the gun with a Nelson. We'll shift, and we got 5 on them there.
Yep.
Well, Doc, I think we're 2 for 2 on the shift there. So
that play works good for us all year long.
It really does. Every year, all year, it seems like.
Kind of like being in the Jelly of the Month Club. It keeps on giving all year long.
One of my favorite all-time movies there. It's about time to probably start watching that again. 1st and 5 at the 46. You can open up the playbook a little bit on a 1st and 5. I'd be tempted to kind of air one out. Instead, we'll go with Julian. That's a good move, too, as Julian will get the first down easily into Grissom territory to the 46.
Good run right up the gut. Makes a cut back, and good pickup for Julian.
1st and 10 at the Grissom 46. Caps in their hurry up. Dadrian split here to the near side. Street looking his way, and I think there was a little disconnect there. I don't think at first Dadrian was looking for it.
He just needs to put a little bit more touch on that. He's firing that in there before he can really get it.
It was a little behind him.
It was behind him, too.
Yeah, a little bit behind him, so he couldn't quite reach back to get that one.
But he was open. When he turned around, he was open. 2nd and 10 at the 46. Julian in the backfield with Street. And Julian will get the call, and boy, Julian, what a run. Boy, Julian still
first
all
down
the way to the 35.
That was just a great run there. I mean, they had hands on him at the line of scrimmage and he was just cutting and dashing and bullying his way forward. That was just a great individual effort on that one.
At the end of that play, I thought it was going to be another face mask because I saw a hand getting to the grill a little bit. 1st and 10 at the 34. 11 minutes to go in the half. And handoff to a Nelson this time, and boy, he struggles. Flag thrown at the 30.
Thrown at the pile there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that could be on us, but let's see. Hard to tell with that many big bodies there, but
usually in a pile you see a face mask
or
maybe.
something, yeah.
That was thrown right at the pile. Personal foul.
You're right, Jeff. Yep, face mask.
That's a big one.
Yep, that is the big one. That's not the incidental. That's a huge mistake by the Tigers, and that should go all the way down to the 15.
We're getting halfway there.
Yeah, and it'll be a first down. So a big break for the Cats there. 1st and 10 at the Grissom 15-yard line with 10:52 to go in the half.
Well, the way those guys are running, it's hard to get them down, so they grab him for anything they get, that face mask.
So let's see if we can punch it in here and get a 2-touchdown lead. Street will call his own number after faking it to Julian, and boy, Street, tough run inside the 10 to about the 7.
Yeah, he's going to be close to the first down marker. A yard or two shy.
I would like to mention here on WTWX tomorrow, your Auburn network, the Tigers travel to Athens to face the angry Georgia Bulldogs.
Maybe they're not too mad.
Kickoff at 2:30 and pregame right here at 11:30 as Auburn coming off that tough loss at home to the Oklahoma Sooners last week. We'll try to rebound over in Athens between the hedges. That'll be right here on WTWX. There's a handoff to Julian. Boy, he explodes in the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats, 8 yards out.
Oh, you saw the speed there from the moment he got the ball. He exploded into that end zone. Great run there, but
barely touched. And it's 12-0. Do we go for 2 or do we go ahead and kick?
We're kicking this one on.
We are going to kick it. Get Brandon back on another street, Doc.
Got to get him back in his groove.
Well, that was a huge hole. Offensive line opened up.
Yeah, they did. Good point, Doc.
Right there.
He was untouched. He exploded through that hole.
So Manganeris on to attempt the extra point out of the hole to Street Smith. And the snap of number 51, Archer Smith. And the kick is high up, and that's a more Brandon-like kick. That is good. 13-0. Cats lead it. We'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Yeah, that's good. That's a private school, and they recruit heavily.
Yes.
That coach, and I don't like him. I don't like that coach either.
I don't know of anybody that likes him.
No.
Back here at action, Guntersville set to kick off after the Jordan 8-yard touchdown run. An update from Arab. Arab leads Douglas 7-0 into the first. Boy, take it at the 1, goes in the end zone, back out. Boy, if we can get him, we'll have him. Boy, good speed there. Fights for you. Boy, he's still fighting for yardage.
But we finally hem him up.
That's number 6, Keon Johnson, up to about the 16-yard line. Is good kick by Brandon all the way to the 1.
Manganeris down there in there. Let's see. No, it's 41. That's 41. Luke Johnson. That was Luke and a couple other cats on the play down there.
So 1st and 10, Grissom. 9:50 to go in the half. Cats now with a 2-score lead, 13-0.
See if Grissom goes to the air a little more here. A quick out.
A little quick out here. A good, looking for some room. Cats have it covered well, and Holsomback finishes them off. Pickup of a couple. But good pursuit there by the Cats.
Yeah, that's really been their bread and butter, those quick outs they've thrown. They've probably run that play more than anything, quick outs to either side.
Yep.
They're maybe trying to draw those corners up and test us out deep, but the Wildcats have responded pretty well to it so far tonight.
Yep. 3-yard pickup.
They overloaded on this side now.
They got 4 wides right here.
Yep, they do. They got the quads here on the near side. Now they got one in motion. Boy, kind of a funky, that was a funky looking design from the get-go and a little shuffle pass up, but
I believe they're going to have them from that eligible man.
That's what I was fixed to say, Doc. I think they had a lineman downfield there.
That looked like a mess up from the get-go, really. A little trickeration there by Grissom, but I think it's going to backfire on them. Yeah, all you guys are right on top of it. An eligible man downfield. Yeah. That's a pretty easy call there.
Yeah, a little disjointed play there, kind of, wasn't it? They were trying to set it up, and I think those linemen got out early in front of him.
So that'll back him up.
And he was beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw it. So
after the step off, it'll be 2nd and 11. So the last thing Grissom wants to do here is go the other direction. Seth Lieber, the quarterback. In the gun, 3 wide to the far side, man in motion, back to pass. Over the boy, and really nobody there. Overshot his receiver by about 10 feet.
Yeah, Holstenback had good coverage on the play, but that ball was well out of range of anybody there.
Guys, he was getting a lot of pressure.
He was.
I don't know if y'all mentioned this. Scottsboro and Brewer are tied at 7 into the first, and Boaz 21, Sardis 7. And Fife is just all over Sylvania. It's like 28-3.
So, a little interesting from Brewer tonight with them being knotted up. Liebern back to pass on this 3rd and long. That nice tip. Was that Cole?
Yep. Adkisson.
So, you'd think Grissom would have to punt and Guntersville would get good field position. And one thing I'd like to mention, Jeff, I bet you I know who the youngest Wildcat listener is tonight.
All right, who's the youngest?
I had a granddaughter born at 11/27 last night.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow. Yep. Little Elliot Elaine, little granddaughter at 11/27. Probably listening to her first Wildcat game, not even a full 24 hours old yet. You know all about those grandkids now, don't you, Jeff?
Yes, I got my first one. I was out there
you were
last
out,
week
just
in
out
Texas.
There, eating some fried food at the state fair and visiting. Boy, it was
Close on that one.
almost
we
another
didn't
block.
tip that. Yeah.
Boy, we're going to get great field position inside the Grissom 30. And, Doc, those punts are all about like some golf shots, aren't they?
That was about a, about a 15-yard punt?
Not far. Yeah, maybe.
Well, not really. 10-yard.
10 more like a 10, yeah.
So what iron was used for that punch, you
I don't think they moved the yard markers. They just swapped the down marker.
He had a lot of pressure on him. He almost got that one blocked, too.
Yeah, I don't even know if he punted it for the first down. Very close. So the Cats, great field position here at the 28 of Grissom. And we have a whistle and might have an equipment issue on the far side, but looks like they're going to tell Dadrian to come off the field. So Trayvon will come in his place, lining up on that far side. Not sure what that was about, but something to do with equipment, I would assume. Might have been the old
knee
pads over the over the knees there. There's Delva right up the gut. Good pickup by Nelson to the 25-yard line.
Yeah,
and boy, a
little late flag.
They're coming in from every direction late.
A little extracurricular activity going on in the pile, apparently.
Let's see if that's both ways, or I think that might just be on Grissom. Looking at body language out there, a couple of the Grissom players not looking very happy, but let's sort it out. Those flags came in real late. So it had to be the old extracurriculars after the tackle. Dead ball. Yep, dead ball, personal foul on Grissom's. Boy, on this drive a bit, and the last drive, Grissom is kind of their own worst enemy with some big fouls here.
That can be a half the distance.
Just like the last drive, we went from the 30 to the 15. This is almost a carbon copy. It's moved to the 13-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout, Grissom, and we'll take it with them. 8:44 to go in the half. Cats lead at 13-0, and they are on the march. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
That's their left.
Out of the last Grissom timeouts, that's it for the half. Street will hand it off to a Nelson. A big hole right up the gut.
Boy, dragging people. Is he in?
Touchdown. Late call, but a touchdown.
I tell you,
Nelson Delva.
He exploded on that one. Delva said, I'm going to do that. Boy, after Jordan's previous touchdown, boy, that was just a great run by Delva there.
Yep.
Exploded through the hole, dragging people into the end zone with him.
Offensive line with some real good play tonight. And it's now 19-0. Cats lead it. Manganeris on to attempt the extra point. Let's see, we have a whistle. Now a Grissom player will have to come off. 8:36 to go in the half. Cats with another touchdown to turn a very close game into a 3-score game right now. And the extra point is up high, and it is good. Cats lead it 20-0. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with people's, their goal
is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back to action. Out of another Wildcat rushing touchdown, and it's now 20-0. High kick into the end zone by Manganeris for a touchback. And while I have a minute, I'd like to mention some of our second quarter loyal sponsors: the Laundry Basket Plus, Car Wash and Laundry Services, State Farm Agent Paul Harris, Southern Elite Realty, McDonald's of Guntersville, Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, Johnson & Hayes Physical Therapy, Harrelson Drugs, Beard & Beard Attorneys, and Marshall County Sheriff Phil Sims. Thank you for your support this year of Wildcat football. We couldn't do it without all you guys, so everybody go out and please help patronize our sponsors this year.
All right, we'll see what Grissom tries this time. Like I said, they hadn't really tested us deep, a lot of quick outs.
And there's another handoff, and boy, we were ready for that. Maybe a yard, if that. And I would like to go ahead and mention, since it is homecoming, what we are going to do. Things a little bit different here at half. We are going to stay here at halftime and catch as much of the homecoming festivities as we can. And then we will get to a certain point where we will go back to the studio for Halftime Memories with Bill, where he will look at the final two players of the Elite 11 of the first 100 years of Wildcat football. And there's number 2 for Grissom, Tristan Taylor.
Actually, quick out, and he's going to be close to the first down.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
Yeah, he put some moves on our guys over here, boys.
Camp and Holson back finally got him down.
So a big gain of all the way to the 30s, or 29, where it's going to be 3rd and 1. If I was Grissom, I'd try to look for number 2 a little bit more often. He's one of their big playmakers. Bit of a bunch set here, and let's see, Lieburn will just try to get it himself, and I don't think he got anything there.
Somebody came over the top. He's getting a good mark there. If this is the official spot in there, I didn't think he got to the 30. But
both teams are pointing in both directions. But let's see.
Clifton in on the tackle.
That all depends on, and they're going to give him a first down.
They got a generous spot there, I believe.
All up to the spot, and I think they did get a good one there. So it'll be 1st and 10 Grissom from the 30. With 7 minutes to go in the half, Lieburn in the gun. Drops back to pass. Well, we just said he hadn't gone too far down the field, and there's a very pretty completion.
At that time, and Trayvon Avery makes a saving tackle, or he's in the end zone.
Yep, that was number 2, Tristan Taylor.
Boy, and he was using that speed then. He hit him in stride. Good throw going down the field. He's kind of a seam route between the corner and the safety there, but Avery manages to catch him and wrestle him down before he gets loose.
You're right. That was a touchdown saving tackle there. So Grissom's in business here, wanting to score before the half, as they have it at the Guntersville 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Taylor is in motion for Grissom. And Lieburn will call his own number.
They're
Boy, what a
going
pursuit
down.
there by Cole.
Atchison.
Yep. He was not fooled on that at all. Did not bite.
Our defensive player of the week, our last game. Boy, and he's having another good game tonight.
Yep.
Big sack for Cole. That was one. Probably a 7-8 yard sack.
Yeah, it's all the way back to the 34. And they got to get to about the 17 for a first down. And we'll have let's see, it looks like an injury timeout.
Somebody cramping up, I think.
That was Atkinson. He kind of got hurt making that tackle.
Yep.
And went back into the huddle, and then they just told him to get down. And
all right, while they see about Cole, we'll go ahead and take a quick break and be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Back here to action. 2nd and long for Grissom. Lieburn pass, almost, tip. Should have been caught and then almost intercepted.
Yeah, he was trying to hit it. Wingman there, slot guy on a quick slant inside. And that kind of hot, popped off his hands.
Then Trayvon was there. Tell you, it seems like the last few weeks, Jeff, when different teams try these little seam routes on us, they're more successful than they're not, it seems like.
Yeah, that's probably one of our biggest problems so far. I've seen them throw that seam route a lot.
Here's a 3rd and long for Grissom. Lieburn to pass and overshoots his receiver, and it'll be 4th and long, and you figure 5:41 and plus territory, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, we've given up some big plays on those seam routes. That's been a point of contention so far this year. We saw it. That was pretty much Arab on their touchdown. I think their go-ahead touchdown. We need to watch that a little bit.
Well, let's see what they decide to do here. 4th and long. You'd think it's definitely a passing situation. Lieburn back to pass. Looking. As a man, and does he catch it, or is it
intercepted? Holston back. So it tipped his hand.
Holston back it.
And Holston back was just in the perfect spot.
That was hard to tell. I thought at first it was caught, but instead Braden gets his 2nd interception of the year.
And that's one you didn't want to intercept. On 4th down, you'd have been better off letting that go.
Right. That's exactly right.
In the heat of the moment, sometimes
it'll be hard to tell a kid that.
Calculate that quick.
You're not going to tell him don't catch that ball.
Yeah.
Doc, you got any kind of? I see you down there with Cole.
It's an ankle. We'll say he just rolled it.
Okay. All right. Well, the Cats with it. 1st and 10 at their own 14 after the interception. 5:33 to go in the half. Street back to pass. He's going to go for Dadrian.
Got him
open.
Hung
a little bit. Boy, he did interference, though, because
he hit him before the ball got there.
Yep. If he'd have hit him in stride, it'd have been 6. Yep.
But he had to slow down a little bit, and the DB ran into him before the ball got there.
Yep. So I guess in a way that benefited the Cats being underthrown. So that'll be pass interference on Grissom.
Yeah, the DB was trying to catch up. He wasn't even looking back at the ball. Well, we talked about that mismatch. The corner's listed at 5'8", and you got Dadrian at 6'5". So
if Street just got a little more oomph on that.
Yeah.
But, in the defensive player's perspective, that really was not a bad penalty.
No. You take that instead of giving up 15 yards is better than a touchdown on the defensive side.
Yeah.
So the Cats with a 1st and 10. At the 28. Street back to pass again. Now he rolls out, being pursued. He's going to have to throw it up and out of bounds.
Threw that one away.
Doc almost caught that one over there. He was actually the closest receiver.
Hey, I didn't want the ball.
A good pursuit there by Grissom to rush Street. And it's now 2nd and 10. 5:17 on the clock. 20-0, the Cats lead it. here on homecoming. Remember, at halftime, we'll have homecoming festivities, and we'll break away to the halftime memories. There's a handoff to, Julian explodes for a first down to the 39. Boy, what speed there.
I tell you, Julian this year, he's running with urgency. He's just really exploding out that line of scrimmage.
So 1st and 10 at the 39. Let's see if the Cats can punch it in again. All 3 timeouts. There's Julian again. Boy, what a move there. Oh, boy, he's still on his feet. 40, 35, 30. Boy, another move to the 24. Mike, that's a highlight reel there on one run.
Another explosive play, yeah.
Good job by number 5, the South Alabama commit.
What was that, 35 yards, Blake says on the carry.
Boy, every time I thought he was going down, he made another move.
Yeah.
Cats in the hurry up, 1st and 10. Street rolls to his left. He's got a wide open receiver, and he hits him. That's Lenore, and that's going to be should be another Guntersville first down to about the 13.
Cat offense getting to rolling again here
plenty
before
of time.
the half.
Yep, 4:41 to go in the half, so plenty of time. We'll have to check in with Blake and see roughly how many yards Julian has in this first half. He's racking them up. And let's see, Trayvon gets. Let's see, we got a flag also on the far side, so.
Right at the line.
Yep, so while we sort out that, you are listening to Guntersville Football on WTWX 95.9 FM out of Guntersville. So let's see what we've got here on the penalty. The flag is on the far side.
I thought they had an extra man trying to run to get off the field. I don't know.
Who, Grissom? Yep. All right, let's see. We're still trying to sort it out.
Quick calculation. I think he's close. Got about 98 or 99 yards.
I figured he had to be close to 100.
Yeah, he's pushing 100.
Yep.
If he's not there, I just
we'll bump him up a yard or two.
Yeah. Yep. Right at 100 yards.
They had too many men on the field.
Yep. And we will, let's see. We'll take the 8-yard pickup there. Decline, so it should be a 2nd and 2. The down marker still shows first down, but declining it should actually be 2nd and 2. There we go.
I think that down marker's still a little sluggish from the last time it got knocked out.
Yeah, well, I guess we finally got batteries for it from somewhere, Doc.
Yeah.
At least it's working tonight.
99 yards if my math is right.
All right. So
quickly adding it in my head, all his carries there.
Knocking on the century mark.
8 carries, 99 yards.
That's pretty effective and efficient there. Let's see, Coach Reese is with a white hat right now about something. Let's see, an update here while we sort things out. At halftime, Arab leads Douglas 21-0. That is at half. That's homecoming tonight at Arab.
Oh, Arab finally getting going. A little slow starting.
Yep.
Or that was, Scottsboro. They were the ones.
Well, Brewer tonight. We'll need to try to get another update on that game
after the big game.
All right, we decided we're going to take this penalty and make it 1st and 5 from the 10 instead of
2nd and
2.
I think, Doc, with that, you can't really go wrong either way, probably. 1st and 5, 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
Scottsboro took the lead 14-7.
Okay.
Second quarter.
Out at Brewer.
Still a little closer
close game,
you thought.
I still say it could be a bit of a look ahead the next week.
Yeah, they may have been practicing for their next opponent, overlook Brewer
which will be right here. And let's see, we've got another whistle. Well, I keep saying before long we'll have action again, I think. Not really sure.
They didn't reset the
play clock.
Play clock to 40. They start 25. So. Yeah,
okay,
now we're going to 40.
There we go. All right. Now everything's running, game clock and play clock. So 1st and 5, just inside the 10-yard line of Grissom. Cats lead at 20-0, and they are knocking on the door for another score here on homecoming.
And while that's important, I think we're trying to run the clock down here. So we're going to take as much time off of it as we can. So.
And we got 3 timeouts.
Right. So that's what that was about.
Yeah, burn a lot of time as the play clock's down inside 10. Probably not too bad of a move there to eat some clock way down here. Delve over the left side. Boy, it runs over defenders all the way to about the 1. It'll be a 1st and goal Cats at the 1.
Another great run by Delva. Oh, we blessed with on the running backs this year.
No doubt.
Just bowling off that left side, takes it off left tackle.
If there's any team in the state that has 2 the caliber of these 2, I'd like to see them.
Yeah.
A lot of teams are lucky to have 1. We've got 2 of them.
Great 1-2 punch for the Wildcats.
And they complement each other real well, too. So here we go. 1st and goal inside the 1. Clock nearing the 3-minute mark till halftime. Street in the gun. Low snap, hands it off to Delva, and that was blown up, I think, after the low snap.
Low snap, that delays, gives that defense a second to get in that backfield. And
back to the 4-yard line.
Lose yardage on that one.
Yeah. So the 2nd and goal from the 4. Still eating clock, 2:40, clock running. We're going to get in no hurry, it does not look like. I'd like to mention once again, the Auburn Tigers will be playing Between the Hedges tomorrow afternoon at Georgia. Pre-game 11:30, kickoff at 2:30 right here on 95.9 WTWX. There's a handoff to Julian, and he'll go untouched into the end zone. 3 yards out, Julian Jordan. 2:15 left on the clock, and it's 26-0 Cats.
So that put him over 100.
That did it. Yep.
102 yards on 9 carries by my calculation.
Very efficient there. So the Cats with a big lead here on homecoming, 26-0. And Manganeris on to attempt the extra point. Street Smith with a hold, Archer Smith with a snap. Snap's good, holds good, the kick is high, up, and good. 27-0, Cats lead it. We'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Back here at action, 2:15 to go. Manganeris to kick. High kick, and nice job through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And I would like to give a shout out to our cross-country team and Coach Bashall. They're hosting their meet tomorrow there at the park at Connors Island. I'll actually be helping with it tomorrow. There's going to be 41 teams there and 4 from Tennessee and over 700 athletes. And that'll be in the morning at the Guntersville cross-country course. It's a bunch of athletes and a bunch of teams. And Coach Bashall always does a real good job with that. And I'll be getting up bright and early to help them with that. It's always a fun time, so that'll be in the morning. And, you know, for the longest, I had no idea that course existed out there. It is way on out there, but it is beautiful.
I hadn't even seen it. I didn't know they had one out there.
Yep. Don't get much cell service, but nice course. Grissom with a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20, and a pickup there to about the 23. Pick up a 3. That's number 4, Paget on the carry.
Kalen Cobb and Gus Harris, I think, on the stop.
And we're under 2 minutes to go in the half, and I don't think Grissom's going to do anything too crazy right here. They definitely don't want to turn it back over deep in their own territory, and they have no timeouts. Another handoff, safe handoff, just up the gut to Paget again to the 29.
Clifton and another Wildcat there on the stop.
The 3rd and 1. 1:30 to go in the half. Seth Lieber in the gun on 3rd and 1. Now he's going to drop back and pass. Intercepted. Right. They bounce him back.
He's going.
A pick 6, 2nd of the evening, 3rd of the year for Braden. The ball hawk, Braden Holzenbach.
30.
About 30.
Yep, he had 7 last year, now 3. And right when I say Grissom's playing so safe, 3rd and 1, they go to the air, and guess what happens?
Went to the wrong guy.
They get bid as number 27. Takes it to the house.
There's another play in the running for our Guntersville Electric power play.
We got several power plays going on.
Holzenbach, had a great year last year. Those 7 interceptions, and I really didn't think they were throwing as much toward his way this year, but they were tonight, and already got 2 picks tonight. One with a big pick 6 for about 30 yards.
Well, once again, first meeting, they must not know who 2-7 is.
They don't.
Other teams knew better.
They'll
know by
the end, though.
That's right. Extra point is good. Cats now lead it 34-0. We'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football. Now, why in the world?
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Manganeris to kick. Last score we got from Scottsboro and Brewer was 14-7 Scottsboro as we have a whistle on the kickoff. Bit of a shock here from Geraldine tonight after the big win against Boaz. They're knotted up with Collinsville 13-all, which I don't think Collinsville has too bad of a team this year. And at halftime, Boaz leads Sardis 28-7. Did we see what that penalty actually was, guys?
I don't know if it was a penalty. He may have just not.
I don't know.
I don't know if he had blown the whistle to make it a live ball yet.
Maybe not, because it didn't move back in.
Yeah,
he
they didn't move it. So
yeah, maybe it just wasn't ready to play.
Hadn't put the ball in play yet, I guess.
1:13 to go. Well, I would bet now Grissom will probably go safe. You would think, because this one's gotten a bit out of hand, 34-0. After it was a one-score game in the second quarter. Boy, that hit a shoulder pad of a Grissom player. Picks it up and goes down. Let's see, that is number 3, Michael Carna, a senior. So it'll be 1st and 10 Grissom, 1:07 to go in the half. Upcoming, we have our halftime festivities, and we'll have our halftime memories with Bill right after that.
Well, McInerney's just fired a line shot right to that kid's chest.
I was going to say, I thought he was going to knock his shoulder pads off.
I thought he was going to knock him over.
Well, if I was Grissom right here, I think I would definitely run the ball and go to the locker room. But before we do that, Guntersville was going to use their first timeout. And we'll take a timeout with them. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
When my dad wanted a new mower, he'd say, "Come on, buddy, let's go see Jim, our local Toro dealer." For service, I'd hear, "Come on, buddy, let's call Jim." So naturally, I got my mower here. Some things never change. Right, buddy? Well, some things. Real people, real support. You can't beat the personal service from your neighborhood Toro dealer. There's a Toro dealer like Jim in your town.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Back out of the timeout. Grissom 1st and 10. Lieburn will hand it off. And a pickup of about 3 yards there. That was number 4, Paget again. As we're now under a minute to go, and Grissom's going to have to run one more play in the half.
Luke Johnson on the play that time.
Yep. Hand off again. Paget, not much there. He'll get to about the 38, where it'll be 3rd down.
That'll do it unless they want to run another one.
They don't have to run with 30 seconds. There's about a 4-second differential game and play clock. I don't really see why they would. They might.
Might take a shot here. We'll see.
They're not going to the locker room yet. We still got 20 seconds left. So they might run another play here. Looks like they are. We still have 12 seconds to go. They will. Lieber back to pass. Looked like he was going to air it out. Now he scrambles. Looks. And off the fingertips of his receiver, out of bounds, and 3.9 still on the clock.
Just to remind listeners, we're going to keep it right here and try to catch as much of these the halftime homecoming winners, and we're still going to get the full memories with Bill in. We're just hoping it all works out perfectly so we can catch everything.
Yeah, hopefully we can get everything, but we'll definitely get the memories with Bill, so we'll cut away when we need to on that. And all this will be taking place maybe in 3.9 seconds.
Well, they certainly don't want to punt the way their punting game is.
4th down. You just
run around.
You just make sure you use 4 seconds is what you got to do here. Back to pass. Oh, he tried to run before he called it, dropped, and that'll fittingly end this first half. So now we will keep it right here for halftime festivities here at homecoming, and the score is 34-0 Guntersville.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
It is our pleasure to present the 2024 Guntersville High School Homecoming Courts. Tonight's flowers were provided by Rodney's Flower Shop in Guntersville at the corner of Henry Street and Obrig Avenue. Rodney's Flower Shop is proud to support the Wildcats for over 40 years. Freshman attendant, Ella Catherine Smith. Ella Kate is the daughter of Amanda Smith and the late Dr. Albert Lee Smith III. She is escorted this evening by her uncle and Grissom head football coach, Rich Dutton. Her grandfather, Mr. Philip Jeffries, accompanied her while in the stands. Ella Kate is a member of the cross country as well as indoor and outdoor track teams. She serves in leadership roles as freshman class treasurer and Alabama State Anchor Club Director. She is in Art Club, Book Club, Show Choir, Anchor Club, Future Business Leaders of America, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Interact Club, Junior Civitans, Leo Club, Omicron Delta Kappa, and Students Against Destructive Decisions. She is recognized as an All-State Choral member. She is active at our church, Guntersville First Baptist, enjoys leading worship in kids' church on Sunday mornings and singing in the youth choir. In her spare time, she reads, dances, runs, creates art, sings, helps with art camp and vacation Bible school, and spends time with family and friends as well. A favorite activity is hanging out with her friends in the Shining Stars Choir and visiting Camp ASCA as a student volunteer. Although Ella Kate does not yet know which college she would like to attend following graduation, as a lifelong Auburn fan, the loveliest village on the plains is a front runner. She feels a career in medicine would allow her to combine her interests in science with her desire to help better the lives of the people around her. Ella Kate would like to say thank you to her classmates for the honor of representing their class. And a big thank you to her family and all the coaches, sponsors, teachers, church family, teammates, and friends in her life that have supported her and helped her become who she is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Ella Catherine Smith. Sophomore attendant, Latavia Spurgeon. Latavia is a member of the varsity track and field team as well as the softball team. She is a member of Junior Civitans, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Students Against Destructive Decisions. Latavia is an active member of the Compassion City Church. She enjoys reading, traveling, and spending time with her friends and family. When Latavia graduates from GHS, she plans to attend East Carolina University to pursue a degree in child psychology. Latavia says, I am beyond thankful and excited to represent the class of 2027 as this year's homecoming attendant. Thank you all, and go Wildcats. Latavia is the daughter of Talia Holder. She is escorted this evening by her brother, Antonio Spurgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, Latavia Spurgeon. Junior attendant, Carlisle Grace Flanagan. Carlisle is the daughter of Hugh and Jessica Flanagan. She is escorted this evening by her father, Hugh. Carlisle is on the varsity cheerleading and tennis team. She is the president of the junior class. She is a member of ODK, FCCLA, SADD, the Pulse program, and on the FCA leadership team. Carlisle is a member of Guntersville First Methodist Church and their youth group. She enjoys helping with the Cupcat program, as well as assisting with Vacation Bible School and the Christmas Coalition. In her spare time, Carlisle enjoys spending time with her friends and family, traveling to new places, and reading. When Carlisle graduates from GHS, she plans to attend the University of Mississippi and get a degree in literature. She plans to pursue a career as an author. Carlisle feels honored to be able to represent the class of 2026 and hopes to represent them well. Go Wildcats! Ladies and gentlemen, Carlisle Grace Flanagan! Homecoming Queen nominee, Marley Krieger. Marley is the daughter of Teddy Krieger and Stephanie Gilbert. She is escorted this evening by her grandfather, Jeff Shelton. Marley is the Student Government Association president and a player on the varsity volleyball team. She is the NHS vice president, Junior Civitans president, and the 2024-25 G Squad leader. She is also a member of ODK, the Rotary Club, and journalism. Marley enjoys being a part of the FCA leadership team, as well as her weekly Bible study group. She also enjoys reading, traveling, and spending time with family and friends. When Marley graduates, she plans on attending Auburn University to pursue a degree in secondary math education. Marley says, "I am beyond honored and excited to represent the class of 2025 as one of this year's homecoming attendants. Thank you all." Ladies and gentlemen, Marley Krieger. Homecoming Queen nominee, Hannah Lane. Hannah is the daughter of Chris and Holly Lane. She is escorted this evening by her father, Chris. Hannah is the president of the senior class. She is on the varsity cheerleading team and the varsity track and field team, where she is a four-time state qualifier. Hannah is a member of the National Honor Society, ODK, the Mayor's Youth Council, and is on the FCA leadership team. She is a member of First Baptist Church and enjoys being involved with her youth group as well as her weekly Bible study. She also enjoys gymnastics, traveling, cooking, and spending time with her family and friends. When Hannah graduates from GHS, she plans to attend Auburn University and get her degree in health and wellness to pursue a career in holistic nutrition. Hannah says, "What a joy it is to be representing this amazing class of 2025. These classmates are so special to me. Thank you, everyone, and go Wildcats." Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Lane. Homecoming Queen nominee, Hayden Bell Morrow. Hayden Bell is the daughter of Seth and Brooke Morrow. She is escorted tonight by her father, Seth. Hayden Bell is a member of First Baptist Church Guntersville and active in their youth group. At Guntersville High School, she is a member of the varsity cheerleading team, the National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes Leadership, Anchor Club, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, Interact, Leo Club, FCCLA, and Junior Civitans. In her spare time, Hayden Bell enjoys spending time with friends and family, playing pickleball, reading, and traveling. After graduation, Hayden Bell plans to attend Mississippi State University. She wants to pursue a career as a pediatric oncology nurse practitioner. Hayden Bell feels truly honored to represent the class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Bell Morrow. Our 2024 homecoming queen, Kennedy Brown, is crowning this year's winner. Kennedy is the daughter of Jason and Sherry Brown. Kennedy currently attends Southern Union, where she is assisting. Kennedy with the crowning is Guntersville High School Principal, Dr. Vaughn Enlow, and Assistant Principal, Ms. Lindsay Hornbuckle. We are proud to present our 2024 Guntersville High School homecoming queen, Hayden Bell Morrow. One more round of applause for our new homecoming queen, Hayden Bell Morrow. At this time, we need each class president to report to the track as we prepare to announce the winners of the float competition. Class float moving to victory. The sophomore class float, Trump the Tigers, vote for Wiley. The junior class float, Twist Up the Tigers. And the senior class float, The Last Rodeo. And now, the winners of the float competition. In second place, the freshmen. And your winner, first place in the float competition, the seniors. This concludes our homecoming ceremony. Thank you for your attendance and participation in this year's events. Enjoy the second half of the football game.
Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
Start the second half. Grissom will be going from our right to left. The last two kicks have been touchbacks. This one, boy, it just stays in through the end zone for a touchback, as Grissom was hoping it'd go out of bounds for the penalty. But it rolls through the end zone for a touchback. So once again, it's 34-0 as we're just underway in the second half. Be 1st and 10 for Grissom from the 20-yard line with a touchback. Would like to mention a couple things here. Auburn goes to Athens, Georgia to play the Bulldogs tomorrow. Pregame at 11:30, kickoff at 2:30 right here on WTWX. And when we sign off the air tonight on the AP and Kelly As We See It show, they'll have guest Blake Topmeyer, a national college football columnist for USA Today, discussing all the big matchups for tomorrow. And boy, got loose there for Grissom. That's number 4, Padgett, around the left end, all the way to midfield for a pickup of 30.
Yeah, kind of slipped around the left side and broke a couple of tackles, turned it into a big game. Avery, finally, the safety, pushing him out of bounds right around midfield.
I don't think the coaching staff wants to see that coming out of the locker room, giving up the big play. So we're right at midfield, 1st and 10 Grissom. Senior quarterback Seth Liebern in the gun, drops back to pass, and dropped by his receiver number 21 Washington, and then they're going to say they hit on him.
Yeah, I mean, that was football play. He's following through. The ball's headed that way.
So instead of 2nd and 10, it's going to be a 1st down, and Grissom is going to be fairly deep in Guntersville territory after the penalty.
You know, I was going to say, coming out of the half, we've done real well with no penalties in this first half, and then we do something like that.
Yep.
And 2 plays, they're down, to the 35?
35-yard line, yep.
I don't see Adkison in there. Are they holding him out just precautionary? He rolled that ankle?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be needed, hopefully, here in the second half. Get him ready for Scottsboro next week. Well, after the penalty, 1st and 10, Grissom in business.
They're coming out. They're not going to
quit. And that's going to be another 1st down, it looks like. Number 4, Padgett.
Bailey and Clifton finally force him out of bounds.
So big plays by Grissom, 2 big runs, and then the penalty. So Grissom's in business trying to get on the board here. First possession of the second half. 1st and 10 from the Guntersville 24. And we have a whistle and timeout Guntersville. Timeout Guntersville. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Of course, we're up 34-0. So.
I think that's why he called a timeout to get their attention.
Yeah, get their attention a little bit, get them fired up. We'll see if it works.
Here's Cobb. They got Cobb. Boy, how in the world did he bounce what? Still no gain, but how in the world did he get away from the Mack truck number 48?
Yeah.
Got hit about 3 times.
Then he just ended up with some more punishment, still lost yards. I think Clifton finished him off.
I think if he was smart, he'd have probably just gone down the first time if you're going to lose yards. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. 2nd down. Grissom just trying to get something positive going here. There's a little swing pass. Boy, dangerous. Boy, that's close to a backward pass. I'd pick it up. They didn't blow a whistle. I thought that was a backward pass. Hey, that's going to be a touchdown.
Who was that?
Was that Trayvon picked it? Yeah, Trayvon, a early touchdown cat. I was thinking, Jeff, that was behind the line of scrimmage.
I was thinking it was a backward.
And everybody kind of stopped, but that was a backward pass, folks.
That was, 60 yards?
Roughly 60 yards. Touchdown Wildcats. A little bizarre play there to begin the second half.
That would technically be a fumble recovery, I guess, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be a fumble, yeah. I said pick six, but yeah, fumble to the house. And, that's something where as a coach, you got to first of all play to the whistle, and another thing, just in case if you're not sure, jump on it.
Yeah, but I'm like you. I thought when he threw that, I thought that's back, and everybody kind of quit. But
Trayvon said, "Hey, I'll pick the pigskin up and take it to the house."
So 60 yards, boy. The defense, that's third touchdown.
Boy, we got all kind of power plays, don't we? As Manganeris' kick is up and good.
So that's the longest one of the night. He's in the running there. Trayvon Avery, 60 yards on that would be a fumble recovery.
Yeah, we'll have a tough decision there, so we'll try to decide while we take this break. Cats on top, 41-0 now. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Back here to action, Manganera set to kick off. High, deep kick. Boy. Just inside the pylon. Boy, there's an arc to that right there.
Boy, he nailed that one.
That's like 3 or 4 straight touchbacks for Brandon.
Yep.
1st and 10, Grissom from the 20.
That leg's getting stronger, I think, as the year goes. Getting a little more comfortable. I think he started off, he was putting them about the 5 or inside the 5, and now
he's pretty consistently getting them in the end zone. The kicker is so big at any level, especially high school.
Well, especially when you get into the big games like next week and on into the playoffs, knowing you've got that weapon. And
I do know.
Like we saw in that Arab game, you know, pressure field goal.
I know for a fact Scottsboro's got a returning kicker that's very good. So if you can't be here next week for a dandy, join us here on WTWX. Pre-game roughly around 6:45, kickoff at 7 as Scottsboro comes to town. Liebern back to pass, boys going deep. Boy, covered well and intercepted by Gentle at the 44.
Cam Gentle, no.
Perfect. Boy, Jeff, that was perfect coverage by Gentle right there. And another Grissom turnover.
You know, we talked about coming into this year, our defensive backs are really probably the cream of the crop on our defense. And, boy, they're showing out tonight.
How many interceptions is that total? I know at least 3.
Braden's
got 2.
Braden got 2.
And now this
got one. And then,
so
of course, you had the 50-yard fumble recovery from Trayvon at the safety spot. So
and the block punt for a touchdown at the beginning of the game. So
special teams has been a nightmare.
Special teams and defense really putting a lot of points up tonight.
So after the interception, Guntersville with it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And on a little jet sweep here. Here's Julian. He's still on his feet. We do have a flag, though, so let's see what that's about, where that's at. There's a good chance that's
holding zone.
Yep, coming back. Not what you want to see either. You want to be clean here in the second half, and so far we've had what I'd say a couple bad penalties, even though I don't think there's such thing as a good penalty.
And from where that flag was thrown, that's on the far side. He was coming sweep around this side, really not even
any what effect on the play, really. No, not at all. Spot foul, so that's going to back us up. It'll still be 1st down. I'd like to mention some of our third quarter loyal sponsors of Wildcat football. Lakeview Orthodontics, Foodland Plus of Guntersville, real estate agents of Remax, Cole and Steve Carver, First Baptist Church of Guntersville, Guntersville Water Board, Mark Bricky and his team at Sand Mountain Toyota, Pax Nursery, Alpha Insurance Agent Dustin Hornbuckle, and D&S Lock and Key. Thank you for your support of Wildcat football. Street Smith goes to Trayvon here on the near side, and Trayvon will be run out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he's going to pick up about 4, a little quick out. I got enough shove on him just to edge him out of bounds on that one.
Still going to be 2nd down and 13 for the Cats. After we wrap up tonight, stay tuned here on WTWX for the AP and Kelly As We See It show, as they'll be previewing all the big games tomorrow. A full day of college football going on tomorrow. Street Smith in the gun. Handoff there to Delva. And Nelson will get to the 46. It's still going to be a 3rd and about 8.
Yeah, good hard run right up the gut. Delva picks up 3 or 4 out of it. Still going to leave us 3rd and long.
Yep. Cats really in no hurry here with a 41-0 lead. 9.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Cats not getting in a hurry, letting that play clock run down.
No, really no sense in getting in a hurry at this time. And you would think possibly after this possession, depending on what happens, we might see some reserves coming in. Street rolls out. He's going deep. He's got his man.
That's a touchdown.
That will be a touchdown for number 9, Cam Logan.
Cam Logan. Glad to see him get that one after that earlier
54
one.
yards for Cam.
After the early one called back.
Yep. Street Smith to Cam Logan, 54 yards.
Hit him in stride, right in stride. He had his man beat a couple of yards.
Touchdown Cats, and it's 47-0.
Good to see them hooking up on that pass game. Been a little sluggish at times tonight, and I know that's what the coaches wanted to work on coming out here second half. So
Wildcats will attempt the point after.
Manganeris on for the extra point.
Brandon Manganeris to kick the point after.
So Brandon going to try to make it 48-0 here with exactly 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 48-0. Cats in control with this one on homecoming. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Not out there. I don't doubt that.
Back to action. Manganera set to kick off. High kick by Brandon, taken. Fumbled at the goal line, and they're going to call. Yeah, they're going to call a touchback.
His feet were inside the line.
The players arguing, but I think he needs to take it at the 20. And now he's going to get a flag. Might be a little frustration there on Grissom.
When he started to catch the ball, his back foot was in the end zone, so they're going to call that a touchback. In high school, if you're in or
But the way he bobbled it and picked, muffed it and picked it up, you really think he'd have got back to the 20? Maybe not.
Yeah, he did that on the last kickoff of the first half. He caught it and then went into the end zone. It should have been.
But they let him run out. Yeah. Well, now it comes out to the 20, but with a late flag, I think that's going to be a half a distance to the goal. So it's going to be at about the. I don't know, what will they do? Put it back to about the 10?
Should be half the distance, I would think, yeah.
Of course, they're talking it over.
They may wave it off. I don't know what he said, but he kind of threw it. He was arguing with the ref walking away.
Anything to kind of slow the game down any more than it already is.
Yeah.
Well, they are backing up. That should be an unsportsmanlike conduct. And it is.
Yeah, I'm going to put them at the 10.
Yep. So 1st and 10 from the 10 for Grissom.
See if they want to try the long passes again. That really hadn't been kind for them when they tried to open up the passing game. They've been close on a couple, but they've had a couple of big, actually 1, 2, 3 picks.
Seems like any time Grissom's gotten a little bit of momentum going, they've either gotten a penalty or they've turned the ball over. And now they're backed up on their own 10-yard line. And here's a handoff going over to the right side is Paget. And nice room for a first down. Still running out to close to the 30-yard line. About the 29, first down Grissom.
Our young cats in there now.
I was going to see, Doc, if we have our starters still. Looks like we got a bunch of new numbers in there. Give you a workout here, Jeff, with the new numbers in here.
I have to get a bigger roster. I'm like you. I can't see. Blake, you're going to have to print these larger, I think, from now on.
The big font. 1st and 10, Grissom. Ball touching the 30-yard line. Quarterback calls his own number. That's Lieburn. Not a whole lot, but the big guy's going to make something out of nothing about the 34-yard line, pick up a 4.
That was 23 with the initial stop. Colton Cannon, junior defensive back.
Good to see the young cats getting some varsity time. That's always good experience no matter what the score is.
That's exactly right. You get those jitters out, get some playing time, get in there, get hit a few times.
Yep. 2nd and 6 from the 34. 8 minutes to go in the third, 48-0. Be a happy homecoming here for the Cats as they look ahead to the big showdown with Scottsboro next week. There's Paget again.
A little holding.
He's got some speed.
Yeah.
And he's still running, and a big first down over midfield to about the 46-yard line of Guntersville was number 4, Donovan Paget.
trying to pick up the tackle.
42's made the saving tackle there for Guntersville.
42. Christian Borjas made the saving tackle on that one. Just a sophomore, 5'7", 155.
Be nice to keep them out of the end zone, but I think Grissom still has their starters in, don't they?
Yeah, that's their starting quarterback, isn't it?
Yep. Lieburn takes it himself. Gets some blocking, 35-30, and a couple flags, and I think that's coming back for a hold.
Taken down hard by 36. That was Jameson Davis. Sophomore linebacker, 5'8", 175.
And it is coming back on the hold.
Ah, there we go, Blake. Here we go, Greg.
There we go, the big print for us older guys.
Print for old people.
The large print version.
I can see that one, Blake. Good job.
Spot foul, so that'll move Grissom all the way back to the Guntersville 49-yard line. It'll still be first down. It'll be 1st and 14. 7:23 to go in the third. Quarterback senior Seth Lieburn takes a snap, drops back. He's going to air it out.
Right deep. We got a man there.
Intercepted.
Number 10.
Number 10, young cat number 10. Who is that?
Hudson Oliver.
Hudson Oliver with the interception.
Just a freshman, wide receiver DB, 5'10", 170.
He played a lot on the JV team this year. Also a pretty good basketball player, too.
Hudson Oliver, number 10.
Is that 4 interceptions?
4 on the night total. So great job there by the second team defense with a pick with exactly 7 minutes to go in the third.
Freshman back there. He played
it well, too.
He was reading that quarterback and drifting back. He played that perfectly and went up right at the high point of the ball. So great job there, Hudson Oliver.
Yeah.
Another power play for us. Well, Guntersville Electric's getting their money's worth tonight. There's power all over the place tonight.
Well, we're going to have a tough time with that. 7 minutes to go in the third. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football on 95.9 WTWX out of Guntersville. 1st and 10 Cats after the turnover. We've got a new quarterback in, and looks like about everybody in there. As the quarterback is Mac Long, number 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to share your large print version roster here, as we got new names all over the place now, probably for the rest of this game. And let's see, it's going to be a loss of about 3 on the play, 2nd and 13. The young Cats here need to be careful here in the shadows of their own goal line.
Yeah, don't want to turn the ball over.
No. Mac Long hands it off.
A little slow developing, but he gets a few yards.
Let's see, I didn't read the number there on who carried the ball for us there.
Number 12.
Was it number 12? That's Garrett Christie, a sophomore. Pick up a 1. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Guntersville content to let that clock run as we're now under 6 minutes to go in the third. You definitely don't want to turn it over down here. Long comes in with a play from the sideline. Ball is at their own 10-yard line, 3rd and 11. Long hands it off, trying to get around the edge here.
That's Oliver, number 10, I think, wasn't it?
Is that 10? I think you're right. No, that's actually number
30.
Number 30, Cooper Morrison, a freshman. No gain, and we're going to have to punt from our own end zone with 5:25 to go in the third quarter. So after the Hudson Oliver interception, couldn't quite get any offense going there. So Manganeris will be about 2 yards deep in his end zone to punt. Fumbled snap, blocked, picked up for the touchdown. Well, that was a little bizarre there.
Yeah.
Jordan Miles, number 8 for Grissom, picked it up and went in, about 5 yards for the touchdown?
Yeah, looked to be,
The punt wasn't actually blocked. It was a low snap, and Brandon tried his best to get it off, and it just kind of fluttered a few yards, and Grissom picked it up and said, "Thank you very much. We'll score our first touchdown." How many special team scores combined have there been with both teams? A bunch.
Let's see. Between special teams and defense, that's at least 4.
It's a bunch.
4 touchdowns tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 5. At least 5.
So extra point is up, and it is good. So 4:56 to go in the third. Cats lead it 48-7. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Communities that have an independent bank located in them do far better economically than those that don't. I think that we have been able to really make a difference.
20 years that I've been here, the most rewarding thing is just to see the impact that we've had in our communities and for our customers.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Yeah, how long?
Say whatever you decide.
How long was Cam's pass? That was 54 yards, yeah.
That was a real nice pitch and catch.
And I mean, he hit him right in stride. And actually, Cam had the long one called back earlier.
Well, we've still got some time if we want to think about it. It seems like we got half a day left in this game.
The way it's going,
going, yeah. Still got 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Grissom set to kick off. Good deep kickoff taken by Jordan at the 1. Over the 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Look at that speed. We could have another power play. He's still running. Oh, my goodness, into Grissom territory at about the 40. The power plays just don't quit, do they?
That's almost a 60-yard return there, I believe. What was he at? He was close to the
1. Yeah, right about the 1.
So it's going to be 59. Where'd they spot it at?
The 40.
That's a 59-yard kickoff return there.
Well, I tell you, if he'd have taken that to the house for 99, I'd have said, bingo, we're done.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I was pulling for, to be honest with you. I would have taken it out of our hands.
But still, that's about a 60, 61-yard return by Julian. So the young Cats out on the field are in business at the 40. Let's see if they can punch it in.
Jordan added that to his all-purpose yardage. Boy, he's had a good night.
I tell you, even though we got a quarter left, I think I'm going to go ahead and name my McDonald's a Guntersville Offensive Player of the Game after this play as Mac Long rolls out. Nice pass to Hudson Oliver to the 25, pick up a 15.
Throw.
Very nice.
I thought it might have been a bad throw in traffic, but boy, he nailed him in the numbers. And a good pickup for the young Cats. Mac Long to Oliver.
Probably a little bit of a no-brainer, but my offensive player of the game will be Julian Jordan.
Yeah, that'd be hard to argue with. Yeah. He really ran with authority and just had the big kickoff return.
you still got a little ways to wait if you elect to on defense, because there's been a lot of defensive plays tonight.
Oh, boy, a ton of them. 3 touchdowns.
Cobb's had a great game. Wholesome back with 2 picks.
He's probably leading the way with the pick 6 and 2 interceptions on the night.
There's a handoff to number 12, Garrett Christie.
He was also my leading tackler in the first half. You know, they were throwing a lot of those quick outs, and he was making a lot of tackles first half. So Braden probably in the lead for that defensive side tonight.
No gain there. It'll be 2nd and 10 Cats at the 25, leading 48-7. And once again, they are content to run this play clock under 10, probably with each snap. No need in getting much of a hurry here. And get out of here healthy and have a good week of preparation for a ranked Scottsboro team coming in here for the region lead, as there's Christie again and nothing there. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Wall of Grissom defenders on that one.
I can't tell, Doc. I can't really tell, Doc, on defense that Grissom pretty much still got their starters in.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
So that number 2 still playing.
Maybe they'll play through the end of this quarter, whatever time of day that is when it ends. Still got 3 minutes left in the third here. You got to wonder if we don't get anything here. You don't want to rub salt in the wound, but do you get Brandon some more field goal practice here, or do you just go for it on 4th? Hard to tell.
I'd let him go ahead and go for it.
There's a handoff, a loss there by Christie.
It'd be a
long one.
45, probably a 45-yarder. I'd let him try it.
I would too. And
there
he's coming in.
Here he comes.
Well, why not practice, right? No pressure, really. You know, who knows? A 45-yarder might have to win it next week.
You never know.
You never know.
And I think Coach set that up when he ran that one back to the wide side to get the ball in better position there toward the middle of the field.
It's in the middle of the field. It's actually going to be a 46-yarder from straight on.
This will be a good one.
Let's see. What is he on field goals this year? Isn't it like 2 for 2, I think, maybe?
3 for 3, I think.
Well, let's see if he can nail a 46-yarder. Snaps a little low. Boy, kick is up. It is high. It is good.
Good. 46.
With some yards to spare. 46-yarder. Brandon Manganeris, the hero of the Arab game.
And plenty of height on that. And plenty of leg. And, you know, he kicks the ball well.
And I got to give Street Smith a lot of credit there. It was a little bit of a low snap that Street had to get up there. And, boy, Brandon. Doc, that looked real pretty from up here, I'm sure, from down there.
Man, it was beautiful. You were right. That was a little bit of a bad snap, but Street handled it well. Boy, what a kick.
Boy, 46-yarder.
I will tell y'all asked last week about what's the most important field goal.
Yeah.
And I said David Amato in 67.
Sure.
Bill Yancey corrected me, and he said Hunter Kinnemer had a game winner at Crossville in 2010, and Jeremiah Hendricks had a game winner in 2000 at North Jackson.
North Jackson, yeah.
So
Hendricks, yeah.
So, Bill, thanks for reminding me. My brain is kind of quit after all these years.
Yeah, we may hear more about those kicks next week on our halftime show too, Doc.
Nice kick there by Brandon. And here's a kickoff, little squibber to about the 30, where it'll be need at the 29. So nice kick there by Brandon, 46-yarder. What a weapon in high school.
That's
a
confidence builder too. Not only for him, the coaches. Now, you know, if it comes down to it, a 40-yarder to win a ball game,
they probably won't hesitate.
No, you know.
Yeah.
If we shoot you out, kick the field goal. Yeah, that's a confidence builder all around. So good job, Manganeris.
And I hope Grissom doesn't think that's rubbing it in any way, you know, when you're up 48-7 and attempt a field goal. But, you know, you got somebody that hadn't had but a couple attempts all year.
And a great return by Jordan. You didn't want to waste it either. You got some points out of it. So
looks like now we've got maybe a few new players in for Grissom.
Oliver on the tackle.
Round in, that was number 21, Washington. Big gain for a Grissom first down to the 48.
Yeah, Oliver made a saving tackle on that one.
Boy, his name's been called several times in short time duty.
And just a freshman, so that's promising.
Yeah, he is 5'10", 170.
Yeah, their kid's still down over there. He took a shot.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, right there at the sideline, there at the marker, it looks like. 1:40 to go in the third. Yeah. Would like to mention once again, Auburn travels to Athens, Georgia to play the Bulldogs tomorrow. Pre-game here on WTWX at 11:30, kickoff at 2:30. And then the AP and Kelly As We See It show tonight when we sign off the air. Guest Blake Topmeyer, a columnist from USA Today, will be looking at all the matchups in college football tomorrow. That'll be right after we sign off here. 1st and 10 Grissom from their own 49, and that'll back them up 5. As now they got in at quarterback number 2, Tristan Taylor, which is almost kind of a do-all type player for the Tigers. But I think that's going to back them up 5 right there. Still.
No, offsides.
They're saying offsides on Guntersville. Okay. Thought that was going to be on Grissom, but now it'll be a 1st and 5 for Grissom from the Guntersville 46. Clock continues to run. 1:25 to go in the third. Taylor takes a snap. Hands the ball off. Pickup of about 2, maybe 3 yards to the 43-yard line.
Good job of stuffing the run there.
Number 4, Padgett on the carry.
Saw 36, Davis in there, and a couple other Wildcats.
The 2nd and 2 for Grissom. Taylor, once again, hands the ball off, and that'll be just enough for a Grissom first down to the 40-yard line. Barnes on the carry. So 1st and 10 Grissom from the Guntersville 40 with 48 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I'm trying to pick up some of these young cats, and it's numbers I'm not familiar with, and it was all the way across the field, so I've had a hard time sometimes picking these numbers up. Uh-oh. Sweep around that right side.
That's number 5, Isaiah Spencer for Grissom. Hammond on the stop for Guntersville. And it'll be a pickup of 5 to the 35. And that should be the last play of the quarter unless Grissom elects to run one with 10 seconds to go. Looks like they will run one more play. Taylor himself rolls out. He's got some wheels on him. And he stays in bounds.
He's slippery,
And we have a flag at the 20, so let's see what the flag is, even though there's no time on the clock.
And that was Oliver again on the saving tackle.
Yep. 2 flags actually down, one at the 20, one at the 27. So no time on the clock, but let's see what the penalty is. Each team kind of looking at each other right now, so I'm not real sure what they're going to call right here. Initially, I didn't really pick up a late penalty or anything.
I didn't see a late hit or anything else there. Unless there's a block in the back away from it over there, I don't know.
Let's see. Here, the white hat will give us the call.
What was that call? I'm not sure.
It's on Grissom. It's actually a call I can't say I've ever seen before. Well, it's on Grissom. We'll try to figure out what that call is, but we'll break. We're at the end of 3. 51-7, Cats in command. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Haraldson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Haraldson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
To the 39. So it is 2nd and 9 from the 39. Here we go. We're finally ready. Fourth quarter. Well, as soon as I say that, we have another whistle. I sure hope we're not trying to get in the Guinness book for longest half. We're well on our way. I think the Guinness book reps are on the way to Guntersville now.
This is a wardrobe malfunction.
Another
number
one.
78 had his jersey rolled up, and you couldn't see his number, so there you go.
All right. Thank you, Doc, for the wardrobe update. All right, now we've got finally a play from scrimmage. A couple missed tackles there, and a pickup up to about the 33-yard line. That'll be number 22 for Grissom. That'll be Barnes.
Finally brought down by Elijah Corona and Jansen Davis, I believe that was.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 2. Final score from Arab, 42-7 over Douglas. There's Taylor, a flag, and I heard the coaches next door yelling hold, so
right
it's
on
in the
line.
vicinity there of it too, yeah. Fife over Sylvania, 49-17 tonight. That is a final.
What was the final on Scottsboro?
I haven't seen an actual final
they
yet.
Got another touchdown on them, I believe.
Oh, Scottsboro scored again.
I think so.
Before we sign off the air, we'll try to get as many scoring updates as we can.
40-7 over Brewery.
Well, they kind of opened up there in the second half. Then. All right, Greg, my defensive player of the game. I'll go ahead and name him. Wait, we're in the fourth quarter now. Got to go with Holson back. Had 2 interceptions. Now, one of them the pick 6.
All right, so the offensive and defensive players of the
30
game.
yards on the pick 6. He's actually my leading tackler tonight too, Holstenback. So great all-around game, Braden Holstenback.
So Julian Jordan and Braden Holstenback, and boy, nothing there on the little delayed handoff.
What was that?
Number 21,
Jensen
Washington.
Davis, I think, again. Yeah, Jensen Davis, the sophomore linebacker.
4th and 14 as it's marked back to the 44.
But Braden Holstenback, your defensive player of the game. Who was your offensive?
Julian Jordan. And now all we need is the power play. That's going to be the tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got plenty of them to choose from tonight for the Guntersville Electric Board.
Well, at the rate the game's going, we got another hour and a half to decide. Here we go, 4th and 14. Taylor back to boy, he is belted. Just throws it up, and boy, nice play coming back. Who was that?
That's Oliver again. I may have to rethink my player of the game. Boy, I tell you what, I got him with 3 tackles and interception. The young freshman really.
And boy, the quarterback
making his presence known tonight.
Boy, he took a beating by, I don't know who that was that rushed him in, but he was drilled right as he threw it.
These are all young cats in there,
Yeah.
so I don't know who that was, but boy, the young cats getting it done.
Yeah. Oliver, you've called him at least a half dozen or so
3
times.
the interception, so boy, what a heck of a game for him, too, the freshman.
And we'll just keep it right here. 10:24 to go in the fourth. Cats lead at 51-7, and boy, yeah. Looked like at first Oliver there, Jeff, was beaten. Boy, he did a nice job making up
he
for
closed
it there.
that closing speed. He got there right with the ball.
Yep.
Knocked that ball away.
And that was Taylor. And boy, he got belted right as he threw it. He's a little woozy, it looks like, going to the sideline. And so that's where you're using a starter in another position in a game that's way out of hand, and he gets hurt.
Yeah, that's
that's the thing.
Probably not a great decision.
Nope, because that is actually their best weapon out there. Now he's going out wondering probably what stadium he's at right now. So turnover on down. Cats have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Maclong in the gun.
42.
And we're going to have another penalty. Let's see, who is 42? Christian Borjas. And I'm afraid that's going to be on us.
Looks like a hold or.
I have a feeling this last 10 minutes and change is going to illegal shift, it looks like. Maybe 2 men in motion. Well, Doc, I have a feeling this last 10-15 is not going to be the cleanest ball you've ever seen.
No, we need to do everything we can to drag this out a little bit more.
Because it hadn't been long enough, has it?
Ooh, we all love high school football. Just didn't know I was coming for a 4-hour game.
Hey, everybody's getting their money's worth tonight, right?
Sure are, if you're paying by the minute.
Clock is running, though, under 10 minutes to go. 1st and 15 after the penalty. Borjas again, boy, they read that perfect. Let's see. Somebody came in like a jet. Was it 20 for Grissom?
That's their starting tackle.
Casey Laurie, a 6'3", 280 or 208-pound defensive lineman.
Yeah, that's their start. They still got their starters in there on defense, and Laurie's their starting defensive tackle.
Are you surprised they, unless they have an awfully thin sideline and they're a 7A team, that they still have starters in?
You would think that may be why, if you're going to build a program, you got to get them all experience.
Yep. 2nd and long here for the Cats. There's a handoff to Christie. He'll get out to about the 38. It'll be 3rd and long for the Cats. And right here, you just want to eat clock. Just let it run. We're under 9 minutes to go in the game. And it's 51-7. Cats will host Scottsboro here next week at Chorley. Huge region game. The winner of that game will at least be in control of first place for the time being. And we'll have all the action here on WTWX. Pre-game will be around 6:45 with kickoff at 7.
Biggest game of the year so far. Can pretty much lock up that region championship.
Yep. And thrown by the back judge. I think that's going to be a delay of game there. Play clock was at 0.
I think it was.
So now we're going to have 3rd and even longer. One of my favorite penalties, Doc, the old delay of game.
Yeah, that always stands you in good stead.
Hey, and as long as this game's been, we need a delay of game, don't we?
We've already delayed it as much as they can.
All you can do at this point is laugh because, boy, this has been a long one here.
This has been a sloppy
Oh, very.
Half.
And I hope this doesn't carry over to Scottsboro. I hope not. They need to be a lot more focused, which I understand the youngsters are in now. And there's a handoff up to about the 35, 4th and long, and that's Christie again. And let's see if Manganeris or another punter comes in. I don't see Brandon, so we might have a backup. Okay, Slade Moore will get some punting experience here for the Cats on this 4th and very long. I think it's 4th and about 20. 7:50 to go, clock running. Good snap there. Good, pretty good kick there by Moore, taken at the 35. And good coverage. Yep, down at about the 39, the short pickup there.
23, Colton Cannon, and 51 had a little help there. Archer Smith.
I'll go ahead and mention our 4th quarter sponsors of Wildcat football: Huddle House, Canopy Realty agent Rusty Glines, Quality Auto Sales at the top of the mountain, Slim Pickings, Electric Board of Guntersville, Classic by the Lake Car Wash, Lakeside Clinic, Tony Walker and the team at Guntersville Ace Hardware, and Guntersville Church of Christ. Thank you for all your support this year of Wildcat football. As for Grissom, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 7:33 to go in the game. 51-7. Cats been in control of this one for a while now.
A little holding there. Not a little,
yep,
a lot of holding.
Looks like there's a real late flag there.
What about our power play, guys?
Yeah, we can't put it off much longer, can we? We've had about...
Blake, you want to get in on our vote down our Guntersville Electric power play. Boy, when you talk about power on the special teams and defense tonight. We've got the 30-yard pick six. We got the 60-yard fumble return. We got a 59-yard kickoff return.
A block kick for a touchdown.
Block punt and taken back for a touchdown. What do you think on it, Blake? I like the 60-yard. That was a heads-up play by Trayvon. I'm going to go with the 60-yard.
I'll leave that up to you two guys.
Fumble recovery.
I like that one, and Greg kind of got in my head a little bit when he said the Gus Harris just to kick off the game like that.
Yeah, that's good.
We got a slow start, and that kind of
either
put
one
some
of
pep
those
in our step.
Picked it up.
I'm gonna go with what you said though, Jeff.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's a heads-up, very alert play by Trayvon there. 60 yards. That's also our longest play of the night, I guess.
Okay. That'll be the Guntersville Electric Board power play of the game.
Yeah. Plenty of power tonight from the
yeah.
Wildcats on defense, offense, special teams, scoring just about every way you could tonight. Yeah.
Right there's a big pickup by number 4, Paget, out to the 49-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Grissom, 6:40 on the clock.
So I had Holston back with 2 interceptions, Oliver 1, Campbell 1, 4 interceptions on the night for the defense.
Big night for the defense. As it looks like number 1 is back in at quarterback Leeburn after number 2 Taylor went out getting his bell rung. And he has a nice pickup of about, it'll be just enough, they're going to say, for a first down to the 41. 1st and 10 Grissom. Trying to get on the board again, down 51-7.
I tell you, the young cats been impressive tonight.
They have.
Holding their own.
Yeah, Grissom's only score is that kind of weird punt there that didn't go far.
Good play
There's
in
a
the
nice
backfield
play there.
Who was that?
No gain. That's number 4, Paget on the carry.
17, John Steen.
Sophomore.
Getting the penetration, taking the hit in the backfield.
All kind of new numbers getting called tonight. 5.5 to go. As soon as this one's over, we'll do a quick recap and then turn it back to the station for the AP and Kelly as we see it show. And there's an offsides. A little antsy there was number 40. William Hatfield went offsides. Just jumped the gun a little bit. So that'll give Grissom 5 yards to the 35. And right after the game, we'll get Doc and Coach Reese, and then maybe Doc after that. I guess if you could either get Julian or Braden, maybe. That's our players of the game.
I'll try to get Brandon. I don't think we've already interviewed Julian once this year.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah, if we can get Wholesome back, that'd be good. And there's a hard run for a first down by Grissom all the way down to about the 15.
Good save and tackle by, who was that?
Tackled by Trevor Mason.
Trevor Mason, number 80.
So Grissom trying to get on the board again here with 4:40 to go in the game.
First down, 10 yards to go with 4:36 left in the game.
There's Paget again, around left end.
Gonna get there.
Dives for the pylon. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Grissom, number 4, Donovan Paget. And it's now 51-13.
Donovan Paget, number 4, with the touchdown.
So
yeah, and honestly, Grissom's scoring all came late. And was that flag?
Yeah. Near the goal line. What in the world could that be?
Before the extra point?
Yeah. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike. Boy on Grissom. How in the world do you get unsportsmanlike after you score a touchdown? Well, Doc, that just adds to the bizarreness of this game.
It may have been celebrated. I guess he celebrated the touchdown too much. I don't know why, but maybe that's what it was.
Because they hadn't scored many, I guess.
Yeah, could be.
I guess I'd get excited too.
Big deal. Big deal.
Could have been.
And maybe just another thing to slow things down a little bit more.
I guess they'll assess that on the kickoff.
You would think, yeah. All right, looks like we're finally set for the extra point here to try to make it 51-14.
Started off kind of slow, then picked up, and then it's gotten really slow.
Yep.
So 4:24 to go.
And the extra point is up, and it is good. 4:24 to go. Cats lead it 51-14. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat football.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Yeah, we really need to just try to run out the clock and go to the house and call it a night. There's a high kick taken at the 20-yard line, fumbled, picked up, and Julian will just run it out of bounds at about the 28-yard line with 4:16 to go. So let's see what the Cats do. Can they burn 4:16 and go home with a big victory, stay undefeated, and get ready for Scottsboro?
Burn at least a couple of minutes off of it, I would think. Keep it on the ground, keep the clock running.
Grissom has 3 timeouts, but you wouldn't think at this point in the game you would be much sense in using any timeouts.
You wouldn't
really
hope they'd want to extend it. I don't know why they would.
I would, yeah. Extend the misery. Freshman Mac Long, number 4 at quarterback. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near side, and he will hand it off to number 30. That's Cooper Morrison.
And we got a flag down, and he's pushed out of bounds.
At the 20. Let's see, is that going to be a hold? It is.
Come on, guys.
Well, that'll back us up 10 there. And it stops the clock with 4:07 to go.
Yeah, and you really want to keep it in bounds, keep that clock running.
Yeah. Boy, the last thing we needed was a holding penalty right there.
Yeah. Let's just take a dadgum knee and
see how much time we can run off taking knees, maybe. That's more than what we're doing now. So, did they decline the penalty?
They
declined it. It was a loss of about 3, so they declined it. And the clock is running. Thank you very much, Grissom, for declining it. As the clock is running, we're under 4 minutes to go. I think by this point in time, everybody's ready to go home. There's a handoff, a pickup of a couple tough yards there. Let's see if I can tell who that was. I think it was 14
yeah.
Mason Gandy, a sophomore. So at the 26-yard line, 3rd and 12. 3:20 to go. 25 seconds still on the play clock, so you think we wouldn't snap it till this game is under 3 minutes on the play clock or the game clock. Run it down as far as you can. Now we're under 3 minutes, and there's a snap. And off to Christie, and no gain there, and it'll be 4th down for the Cats with 2:50 to go. And I guess Slade Moore will be the one to come in and punt for the 2nd time tonight.
And should be getting down close to 2 minutes before we have to get this punt off. So.
Yeah, I would eat a lot of play clock before I snap it to punt it. They can almost get it down to 2 minutes. Be close. Moore standing at his own 13. Nice punt taken at the 47. Fumbled.
And
it's still loose. Still loose. Who's got it?
I think Guntersville got it.
I think we do. Let's see as they unpile at the 39-yard line of Grissom.
Who's that?
And Cats recover. Who was on that recovery?
Was that Holson back? 27.
I know he was in there on it. I don't know if he's the one that actually got on it. But it is first down, Cats.
Another fumble. Well, he was my player of the game, so he just padding his stats now.
Now with 2:08 to go in the ball again, you would think we could definitely run it out from here. So first down, Cats at the Grissom 39 after the botched punt return there.
With 2:08, we should be able to run this one out now.
Yep. Let's see, we gave our offensive, defensive players of the game power play. I guess we're all up to date on everything, aren't we?
I think we're good.
Yep. Mac Long will try to air it out, throws it up in the air.
Oliver.
Hudson Oliver and a flag. I think that's going to be interference.
Touchdown. He scored.
He drags him in.
It's Oliver kid.
Where did he? Who is this masked man? 39-yard pass from Mac Long to Oliver. Let's see if it stands.
No.
I was thinking they were calling
pass interference on the offense. Oh, come on.
Boy, I don't know about that. I just knew that was pass interference on the defense, but they were saying Oliver pushed off, I guess.
They were battling a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't, that's something you don't see a lot of offensive interference. They were kind of battling a little bit, but hey, boy, a lot of promise in the Oliver kid, though. He's had a heck of a night. One interception, 3 or 4 tackles, and had unfortunately the touchdown call back.
If they were both fighting for the ball, that's one. Just let it go.
That's basically what it looked like to me. Now we can watch the replay.
Let's take a knee and just get out of here.
Doc, is it past your bedtime?
Past my bedtime.
First down and half a mile from our own 46 after the penalty. 1:57 on the clock. 51-14. Cats in command of this one. Hand off to number 12, Christie.
Hey, good run.
Good run over midfield. Got some of that penalty yardage back.
Showed a little patience, picked his way through there.
Down to 1.5 to go. Right after the game, we'll have a quick interview, Doc and Coach Reese, and then we'll try to get one of our players of the game before we sign off. Play clock under 10. .115 on the game clock. Long takes a snap. Looks like that's a handoff again to Christie.
Going to be swarmed under. They're going to lose a yard on that one.
Yep, back to midfield. It'll be 3rd and long with a minute to go. And I think we should only have to snap it one more time.
Should be, yeah.
And we'll get out of here 51-14 win. And now our focus right away will, I would say, turn to the Scottsboro Wildcats. Region rival. Be here at Chorbalee next week.
Top 10 matchup.
Would you think it'd be kind of like Arab, the game of the week again? Probably, I would think so.
Be. Yeah, you know, it's a pretty big game. Number 2 and number
8 or 9, I think.
I think Scottsboro, yeah.
Long will take a knee, and that'll do it. So the final score will be Guntersville 51 and Grissom 14. So after we have our interviews, Jeff will give us a quick recap, and then we'll get on out of here and go to the AP and Kelly show. So a happy homecoming for the Cats, victorious over 7A Grissom. 51-14 is the final score. So teams meet at midfield right now to shake hands. So big victory for the Cats here on homecoming.
All right, guys, we got Coach with us. Good homecoming win, Coach.
It was a good win, and I thought we did some good things early. You know, it got ugly when we tried to play our JVs in the second half. They started getting all kind of penalties, but it's going to be a long ride to Huntsville for them. But, you know, we still got some stuff that we need to clean up. We know we got a top 10 team in Scottsboro next week. Then we got Boaz, then we got Douglas, and then we got Albertville. We got a lot to play for, and we've still got to keep improving.
Yeah, that game next week is going to be a big, big game. That may be for the region championship when it all comes down to it. And I know you're trying to work on some things tonight to get ready for Scottsboro. And I think we showed a lot of good things tonight.
Yeah, I do too. You know, we've got so many weapons on offense. we can run the ball. We know we can, but we need to be able to throw the ball too. Our offensive line really had a lot of penalties tonight, and that's going to be a real emphasis for us. But overall, you beat a 7A team on homecoming, it's hard to complain.
Yeah, and you think about the offense, we had 3 defensive touchdowns tonight and then 1 special teams touchdown.
We haven't done that in a while. So that anytime you score not on offense, it's always a big deal.
All right, congratulations, Coach. Get them ready for next week. Big game in the region. And we'll be getting with you then.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Let's
see if I can get Braden. I've told him to get over here with me. And, of course, he's probably having –
Braden with 2 interceptions tonight, 1 the pick 6.
And also a leading tackler tonight.
Yep. And a fumble recovery.
A fumble recovery, that's right. Yeah, that was 3 turnovers for him. 2 INTs and 1 fumble recovery.
See, right now they're all having a word of prayer at midfield, and then after that I think Doc's going to try to round him up for a quick word.
Here we go. Braden, a great game tonight. You were the leading tackler on defense. You had 2 interceptions, getting back to last year's form, and a fumble recovery. Great defensive game for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What did you think about the way the game went here in the first half?
I think that, we scored the ball pretty well. We held well on defense, but just keep getting better week by week. That's what it's about.
Big game next week. Scottsboro Wildcats coming in here probably for the region championship, or at least will play a big role in that. So y'all got to be ready for next week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, congratulations. Great game. Keep doing it.
Hey, man, a few words. Doc, I think he's ready to go home, too.
He speaks with his actions, though.
Listen, we got to get a little more personality on this thing. I'm going to find somebody before the year's over that's going to talk.
We need another. Who was it a year
Cole
or two
Bryan.
ago that was such a character? We need Cole back, don't we?
I may just grab him out of the stand and interview him for the heck of it.
Well, Doc.
Y'all have a good night, and we'll
I guess we'll see you in, a couple weeks at Boaz, I guess.
We'll be there.
All right.
Y'all
Doc.
have a great night.
You too. Thanks, Doc. And all Dr. Boggess's reports are brought to you by Lakeside Clinic here in Guntersville.
Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.